This video is about converting ASP.NET MVC5 website into .NET Core. Why we convert to .NET Core is because it is much faster and it is the newest framework, and we'll talk about that here. Um, I have done this video without much preparation so that you can see the issues and errors coming up and how to tackle them as they come. And there are a lot of websites written in ASP.NET 5, and there is a lot of demand for them to be converted to new .NET Core because .NET Core is much faster. One advantage of the older ASP.NET 5 is it was fairly easy for people to run ASP.NET web forms with ASP.MVC 5 together, so that people could convert .NET ASP.NET web forms to ASP.NET MVC5 step by step. But you can't do that with .NET Core. It has to be completely rewritten, but still you can reuse some of the old code. That is what we are going to discuss. Okay. We'll show you the website we are going to convert is this one, which is just about different hosting companies. So I have made a list of hosting companies like GoDaddy, HostPapa, Crazy Domains and things like that, and you can see the plans they have, and also you can see the total list of hosting plans, and you are supposed to be able to say select .core, or maybe okay, we'll select PHP 7 supporting plans, and you click search and it should list only the plans which are supporting PHP 7. Okay, we'll go back to that. Okay, and I will start Visual Studio 2019 Community Edition. It is a free download from Microsoft website. So to start, I have started Visual Studio 2019 and we'll create a new project. We'll give it a name. It will be ASP.NET Core Web Application. Select Next. We'll give it a name Co-hosting. We'll place the solution and the project in the same directory because it is a simple one. We are not going to do any more projects under that name, and we'll select where we store. We'll click create. When you come to this one, you can create various type of web applications. We'll select web application with the model view controller in MVC format, and we want to have authentication because it is easier later, because original project has authentication. We'll select individual user accounts and select OK. Now click create. It will take few seconds. So it has created that. We'll see whether everything is okay. We'll start by rebuild solution. So rebuild succeeded. We can debug if you like, because it is only yeah, no need to debug as it is only a simple one. So we will import the models and create the controllers. So we will import the models from our old project. So we'll select models, add. We'll select existing item because those files are existing items. So we'll go to where we have the old files. It is under ABCD2 under MVC, and the models are here in the models folder. So we need basic models, comments, company, and plans. So we'll add them. So we'll see if we can debug this. Looks like it is working. So build, rebuild solution. No need to rebuild. I am just doing it. Okay, it says one failed, so we'll have to find out where the error is, even though we see the basic debug screen. So we'll see the error list under view, error list, or you can press Ctrl E. So there are the errors. So we looks like they are almost at the same place on line 19. So if we disable line 19 to start with, we can track it down later. So line 19 will comment out, rebuild. This time it is succeeded. We debug again. Okay, looks like it is okay. We'll close this browser so it will automatically stop debugging. And now we need to add the controllers. So we will add the company's controller, add. We are going to add the controller, MVC controller. We are selecting MVC controller views using entity framework, add. We have to select the model class, so it will be company. We are going to create a controller for the company model class. So there is no data context class. So if we select plus, if we click on the plus sign, it will create a context file automatically, and click add. And it is better to use a layout page, but there is no layout page selected. We will select the standard layout page by clicking here. We'll go to views, shared views, and we'll select layout. And okay, now it will create company's controller. Some people rename this one to company controller, but it is okay to leave it as it is. It is installing the NuGet packages as required, so that makes it easy. It is generating the code file, so it has created the company's controller. And also if you look under the views file, so it has created required files under companies folder in the views. So we'll see what will happen if we try to see the we'll start debugging. We'll see how our company controller works. So to get to the company view, we'll go to company. No, I think it is. Sorry, we have to have a look. View Solutions Explorer. Yeah, it will be companies, not company. Okay, we'll go back there. Okay, it says database operation failed while processing the request. So that means I think it can't access the database. So we will see in the next stage what we can do. So it is saying cannot open database. So it might be a problem with the database connection. So we'll have a look at the database connection. We'll stop this debugging. We can click debug and stop debugging. And database connection is stored in this file app settings.json. We'll open that one. Okay. So, and then we will comment out this part. And we'll get the database connection from the old file. Let me see. Our old project in MVC5 project is stored here in the MVCD2 MVC folder. We'll have a look at the database connection which is in the web config. We don't want to open that one in Microsoft Visual Studio. We'll edit with Notepad though. I have Notepad plus here. Okay, and we'll see the data connection is this one. So because we are going to use the same database, we'll use the same connection string, and we'll copy this part. For the time being, we will copy it separately, so until we sort it out. Yep. Okay, so we can see it has the connection string as this one, so we'll copy what is inside the inverted commas. And we'll paste it here. And there is another connection. We'll do the same thing for this one, so we'll delete everything in between the commas, post it here, and we'll see what happens now. We need to go into the companies folder. Okay, it is still giving us an error, so it says invalid object name company. So we'll stop debugging and we'll see what is there in the database. So it is accessing the database, but it is saying there is invalid object name. So this is the database. You go to Server Explorer and see the data connections. If you don't see the data connection, you can click here and add the new connection, and we'll see the tables. And okay, the table looks like table name is companies, whereas it is looking at the database called company. So we will look at the view solution explorer, maybe it is hidden somewhere. We'll see the file company and we'll change the name of the in the model file. We can give specific name to the table name, so we'll say name okay. See, there is a problem, so we'll see show potential fixes. Okay, so we need to use this component model data annotations, so we'll do that. Okay, looks like there is a problem as well, so we need to use name. Looks okay, so we'll debug again, start debugging. We'll go to company's file again. Yes, okay, it is there. All right, we got it here, so we can see the list of hosting companies. In the next video, we are going to test whether we can go through edit, delete, and all those parts of the conversion as well. Thanks for watching.